last was this roofing panel. And as you can see, we finished nearly the entire roof. We have about 7 feet left, and the rest of the top just needs to be fitted with custom panels. So now, what we've done here is, as I mentioned before in the previous video, was that we're going to have an air gap in between all these panels, so then there will be a convection current in the hottest part of the day being around 3 o'clock. So the sun will be beating down hard at the top of the roof over to where you can see that drill pipe. And there will be a whole bunch of shade right over in this margin. So what will happen is all the hot air will be sucked out there, creating a vacuum, pulling cold air in, and hopefully cooling it down in the Texas heat. So what you can see right here is how we installed it over this large gap that doesn't have any insulation. This is basically going to act as an all-around porch. It just needs to be a lot wider, so then it will protect our cob and walls from rain. So what I did here was I got some long drywall screws and a piece of purlin, and we pre-drilled the purlin and screwed it down into a 2x4 beneath the insulation. Then I welded the purlin to this smaller piece, and same on that side, so it acts as a solid bridge going across this gap. That way we have a large surface area to drill down into and keep the panels very secure. The view you have right now is the front left side of the house, and as you can see right here, there's a 2x4 screwed down to the piece of purlin. The reason this was done was because this purlin wasn't level with this 2x4 on top of all this layer of insulation and ceiling. So we had to screw a 2-inch or roughly 2-inch piece of lumber to this to equal out and make a level roof. That way it'll maximize strength. We used long pieces of self-tapping screws, I think about 3.5 inches long. And that's continued all throughout these 2 pieces of purlin to the other side of the roof, and same on the back side. What you can see over here is we have about 2 panels just missing from completing the bottom half of this roof. And then up at the top, about 10 custom fit panels that we need to fit. And we installed them using 1.5-inch tornillo screws. They're metal sheet piercing screws, and we just used it on an impact driver and screwed it down into the 2x4s in the diagonal fashion that they were at. I screwed them down every foot interval. These 2 mountain kind of indentions in the metal are about a foot, so you can see that I put one every foot inside of the metal sheets, so that way you get a nice solid roof and there's no blowing around in the wind. So that's about it. That's our recent update for today.